So it is officially the 20th anniversary of one of my favorite horror films, The Descent. I just recently finished it and I've only seen it once before, way back in 2005 when it first came out. Damn, I'm old. And I remember it was like one of the scariest movies that I've ever seen back then. So this movie's about a woman named Sarah. Now she gets into a car accident and her husband and her daughter like both die from it, but she survived. Fast forward 1 year later and her best friend Juno, she organizes like this cave expedition trip with her, Sarah, and like 4 other people as a way for all of them to get together and reconnect. Now the problem is, what Juno doesn't tell the other women is that this cave has never been explored before. Like, it's uncharted territory. So as soon as they go inside the cave, like, they get lost. But honestly, getting lost down there in the caves is like actually the least of their worries. There's like these cavemen like creatures that live down in the caves and they eat people. Now, to be frank, because it's been such a long time since I've seen this movie, it's literally been over 20 years since I last saw The Descent. And quite frankly, I forgot how scary this movie was. Like, there were so many jump scares that I forgot about. Like, no one's been in these caves before, so like, you don't know when those monsters are gonna pop up. And like during the movie, they popped up at the most random times and it just made me like, oh shit, like it just made me jump like so many times while watching this movie. And also I was watching this movie in the dark to like get that, you know, that scary feeling, because that's just the way I love to watch scary movies. Like, the amount of tension in this movie was so well done. Not only do the women have to deal with these monsters, but they also have to deal with the elements of the cave. I mean, personally, I've never done cave expeditions before, but I assume it's really scary if you don't know where you're going and like all of a sudden you get lost. And what this movie also does really well is like capturing that feeling of claustrophobia. Like, you have these women just crawling through all these narrow holes and crevices. That's what this movie did so well. It captured the tension not just from the monsters themselves, but they also have to deal with the elements of the cave. And also, I completely forgot how gory this movie was. There was a lot of biting and ripping out skin. Just the way that they attack the women and you don't know when they're gonna attack them. That's what made this movie so scary. It had the element of surprise and it had the element of just being so bloody and so gory, and I loved every minute of it. So if you are fortunate enough to have Amazon Prime, this movie is actually free on Prime. And like I said, this is one of the best and scariest movies that I've ever seen in my life. I highly recommend this movie. Please go watch it. I know that there's a sequel to Descent 2. I have not seen that movie and I probably won't, because I heard it wasn't as good as the original. Just do yourself a favor, just watch the first one. That's it.